'Cause I don't want nobody change me now. 'Cause I like to be myself. If you're not agree, you can walk away. You can walk.
Mr. Ethan over there, so bright and early, wearing his, what are you wearing, puppy?
My ninja costume.
Your ninja costume? No, you're wearing your swimsuit. Why are you wearing your swimsuit this early?
I gotta change
Because you want to go where?
the pool.
Where do you want to go?
Pool.
To the pool.
That's cool.
And let me show you guys. Let me see, puppy. His face. So he's wearing, I put this on him. Look at his face. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. So let me explain to you guys why Ethan has a band-aid on his nose. And it's pretty much because we went to Dollar Tree and he's been really into like ninjas and like warriors and like Lexi. She stays barking like she stays barking.
Yeah, please stop barking. Be quiet.
So we went to Dollar Tree and he found this warrior costume, which is pretty much just this. Oops. The shield and his mask. And then the sword, right? Well, the mask, it's the way that it's made when he puts it on. And I didn't realize this till I started seeing like scratches on his nose. And I was like, what is that from? And so pretty much when he puts it on, this part of the nose, from the inside, it's really pointy. So it was like scratching on his nose the whole time. But he was just so excited to wear it that he didn't care. He was just still wearing it. And he actually has, let me show you. Okay, puppy, can I show them your nose? Look, let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's show them. Oops, let me take this off real quick. Hey, ¿te duele?
Yeah.
Okay, let's show them your nose.
I heard.
Look. So he actually has, look at how scratched it got. Like, pobrecito. He looks like he fell or something and just fell on his face. Hide this, Lexi. Oh, so yeah, and then he still wanted to wear it even though it was like scratching his nose and it was uncomfortable for him. You know, kids, like, I mean, he just still wanted to wear it. So I didn't know what to do and I was like, okay, what do I do? And I was like, oh, I should just put a band-aid on it. And then that way he could still wear it and it'll protect his nose and it won't hurt him when he's wearing it. And yeah, so he's been wearing a band-aid. Yeah, that's a little explanation to why he's wearing that, you guys.
My nose. Yeah.
Look, your hair is all messed up. So tell them, oh, thank you for that demonstration. Okay, put it back. Put it back on. Let me help you. Hold on.
Yeah. Way red.
It's really red. So where do you want to go later? Tell them where you want to go.
A Dollar Tree.
To Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
No, didn't you say you wanted to go somewhere?
A Halloween.
Look, what are you wearing?
My swimming pool.
Your swimming pool? So you want to go swimming?
Yeah.
Okay. Today's actually going to be hot, so we're going to be able to go. Okay. Okay, so I have to tell you guys what happened this morning already, but let me open up this kinetic sand for Ethan. Whoa.
Whoa, get there, Teddy.
This is so cool.
I know I'll put this one in there. Yeah. You put this one in.
Yeah, so you can mold it. You can make it into, like, look, you can, it's kind of like Play-Doh, puppy. You can, look.
Let me not put
Look. Oh.
Let me show
Uh-oh.
Let me show you what this.
Like, show me then. Show me. Oh, cool, Ethan.
I think I see.
Go get the other piece that you dropped.
Not Play-Doh, mommy.
It's not Play-Doh. Okay, it's not Play-Doh. What is it?
It's sand.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
Open there.
Okay. Let me tell you guys. It's been a rough morning already. So it's 8 a.m. and we woke up like, I woke up like at, actually it's 9. Is it 9 already? Oh my gosh, it's actually 9 already. So I've been up since 7:30. I woke up to make Junior not breakfast. What am I talking about? I woke up to make Junior his lunch for work. And so I'm making him his lunch. Everything's good. I made myself some cereal. Everything was good. And then he comes out of the room because I usually come out to the kitchen first to start his lunch, and he'll usually be in the room getting ready, and then he'll come out once he's almost ready. Well, he comes out and he's not ready at all, and I'm like, are you not gonna go to work? Which he never misses work. It's very, very rare when he misses work. Like, he'll only miss like if I have a doctor's appointment, or like, you know, if you have to go see the baby, or if Ethan has like a very important doctor's appointment or something, like he'll come with us. But other than that, he never likes to take days off of work. So I was like, why aren't you ready yet? And he was like, oh, I have a real good job, baby. Ooh, that looks so good. You did it all by yourself? That looks awesome. So then he comes out and he's like, I have a
this one.
Huh?
Fine.
You want me to show them?
Yeah.
Okay, he wants me to show you guys what he did. Okay. Let me see. Look at his creation. Wow. So he comes out, he has a really bad headache. He says he's not feeling well at all. And he doesn't know why. Like, he has a really bad headache, and he's not one to really get that many headaches. So then that happened, and he was already like iffy. He's like, I don't know if I should go to work. Like, I'm just not feeling good at all. And I'm like, well, you know, for him to be saying that he doesn't want to go to work because he doesn't feel good, then he really doesn't feel good. Again, he's not one to just call off work. Even if he is sick or whatever, like, he won't just call off work. So anyways, he decides to go. I tell him, I'm like, you know, I think you should still go. Maybe you can go in like an hour later, because he's a manager there, so he gets to choose, you know, what the times that he goes in and when he gets out. So I'm like, just go in an hour later, and take some pills and take this hour to like relax. So it comes to the time when he has to leave, and he, you know, kisses me goodbye or whatever. He walks out. And then I'm about to sit down to have my cereal, and he walks back in and he's like, Tanya, somebody broke into my car. I was like, no. And he's like, yes. And the crazy part, you guys, is that somebody broke into his car and they left a knife behind. And you know what's crazy? That I don't like any sharp objects. Like, I don't like knives. I don't like, you know, what do you call any weapons. I am not a big fan of weapons. I am really afraid of them. I'm really scared of like anything, you know. So they left that behind, and I was like, okay, well, we have to report it, because they didn't take what they took was, they took his credit card, because he always used to keep, which he's not going to do this anymore obviously, but he always used to keep a emergency credit card in his car, and they took that. And then he was like, no wonder. He was like, it was like 3 in the morning or something. He kept getting messages from the card saying that somebody was trying to use it, but it wasn't going through. And so I guess they tried to use it at the gas station like 4 times, and it didn't go through, because apparently they didn't know the zip code, or else they would have been able to use it. They took his credit card, had some brand new shoes in his trunk, which they weren't expensive shoes. They were like $70 shoes, but still, you know, they took his shoes. They took, what else did he say they took? They took a couple other things that, but I mean, it wasn't like you know, he doesn't keep anything like super valuable in his car, so it's not like they took a lot, you know, or anything meaningful or anything. The weird part is that his sister got him a record player for his birthday in August, and this guy still has it in his trunk. And he was like, what's weird is that they didn't take the record player. Like, I don't know if it was too heavy for them, I don't know. They didn't end up taking the record player, so whatever, but they did leave a knife behind. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna report this, because I know since we moved into this community, and it's weird because we're like in a nice area, you know, we're like in a nice community, and you wouldn't think things like this would happen, you know. So but I remember ever since we moved in, I remember the leasing office sending out emails like, make sure to lock your cars because there's been break-ins. So this has been happening since we moved in, and our lease is about to be up in November, which we've been here for almost a year now. And for these things to keep happening, you know, I told him, I was like, I felt like it was only a matter of time, you know, that we were gonna get hit, because this has been happening since we moved in. Like, it's been an issue here. So this had never happened to us before, obviously, so we don't know how to go about it. But because of the fact that they left that evidence behind, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to call it in. And I called the cops, and I called 911. And the lady on the phone, like the dispatcher, she was honestly rude. Like, I don't know, the way she talked to me, how I did not like it, because I felt, I don't know, I mean, how do you talk to somebody like that who's calling with a concern, you know? So I call, and I'm like, hey, I just wanna, you know, I was like, it's not like an emergency, but I was just calling to report a break-in. Like, somebody broke into my boyfriend's car and they left evidence. I was wondering if, you know, you guys can pick it up and maybe test it for fingerprints or something, because this community has been hit with a lot of break-ins the last couple of months, you know. It's been happening very often, so maybe with this piece of evidence they can catch who's been breaking in. And she was like, we don't do that unless it's like homicide or something like that, like we don't take evidence. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, what should I do with it then? I was like, I really don't want to keep it, you know. So I'm like, so you guys won't pick it up? And she's like, what did she say? She's like, well, we won't take it if that's what you're asking. I was like, okay, like, well, sorry, you know. I don't know in these situations like what to do, because I don't know what they've done with that piece of evidence, you know, that they left. I don't know if they've committed other crimes with it. Like, I really don't know. So just for me to have it in my house, it's scary. So I told her, she's like, she wanted to talk to Junior, so she talked to Junior, and I told Junior to tell them, I was like, tell them if we should give it to the apartment managers, like to the to the community. But Junior, he's like, Tanya, they're not gonna do anything. Like, they're probably just gonna take it, not do anything. I was like, well, somebody has to take it, because I don't want it in my house. Like, I don't know what they've done with it. I don't know where it's been. I don't know its history. I don't want it in my house, you know? So I don't know if I think the cops are gonna come. I think the police is gonna come later, because we gave them our address and everything, and I think they're gonna come, and if they want to take it, then hopefully they do. If not, then I'm just gonna take it to and I have it in a box. Like, I didn't even want to touch it. I'm just gonna take it to the leasing office and have them handle it, and just take it out of here. But anyways, that's what happened. I mean, thankfully, you know, everyone is safe. Thankfully, they didn't take anything super valuable. But like I told Junior, I was like, this is a learning experience for us, because sometimes it's really easy, especially for me. Like, I have a bunch of things in my car, you guys. Like, I'm really bad with keeping my car like organized. I tend to keep like a lot of things in my car. So this is just a learning experience, you know. You can't trust, no matter where you live, you can't trust people, you can't trust the area, no matter how gated it is. I mean, this is a gated apartment complex. Like, we're not supposed to be having these issues, you know. But that's what happened this morning. Whew, I feel like that pretty much took up the whole, I feel like that took a long time for me to explain, but I just thought that was crazy. I thought it was crazy how the dispatcher talked to me. Like, how she like pretty much talked to me like if I was dumb. Like, well, why would we take it, you know? And I'm like, well, why would we leave it in my house? Like, anyways, I kind of just wanted a vlog. I don't know what we have planned for today. I don't have a lash client tonight. So when I don't have a lash client tonight, I like to do things with Ethan. We do have Disney passes, and I don't know if I want to take him today. It's so hot, and the last time I took him, you guys, like, oh, that's another story time. Like, that's another story time. I gotta have to tell you guys another day what happened. It was just him and I, and it was kind of crazy. So I'm trying to find somebody who, like another one of my friends or my sister or someone who wants to get a Disney pass so they can just go with me. Probably what we're gonna do today is I probably am gonna take him to the pool. I mean, it's 9 in the morning and it's already hot out, and I'm gonna do some editing. I have another video that I filmed for you guys that I have to edit, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I don't know, we'll see. This one's actually not hot. Come on.
I check this one. See water.
Look, Mom, look. The phone's gonna go underwater. Look.
That's not. I see not. That can't go.
Come on.
This one.
Ah!
About them.
Come on.
Do I like that one? Don't say they can do with that. You can't do that. We don't want you. We don't want you.